Very good evening to you and welcome back to West Ham Unofficial. I hope you are all well. I've got a very special guest joining me tonight because on Sunday at the London Stadium, it's not just a normal match day, it is the annual DT38 Awareness Day at the London Stadium. And prior to that, I am delighted to say I'm joined by Tracy Tombides to discuss it. Tracy, how are you? Good to see you.
Yeah, hi Jake. I'm well, thanks. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. So hello to everybody joining us live and after in the chat as well. So Tracy, I just want to start by you just giving an insight to the people watching of what you do, your role, and what awareness the DT38 Foundation creates for testicular cancer.
Yeah, Jake, I founded the charity 9 years ago in February, just after Dylan passed away. And what was prevalent to the family was that his friends and people that his acquaintances, they had no idea what the symptoms were for testicular cancer. So it was apparent that, you know, if we wanted to do something, that was the area that we wanted to focus on. So raising awareness and educating people around the early detection for testicular cancer is vitally important for us. And every year we have an awareness match with West Ham. And this one's no different in terms of we'll be having another one, but this year's a bit special because it'll be the 10th anniversary of Dylan's passing. And it's, you know, like I've spoken to you before, it's one of those situations where you question whether time has actually stood still or it's flown by. It just, you know, it's hard to know. One day it feels like it's been forever and the next minute it feels like it was just yesterday. So the good thing about this awareness day is, you know, we get to have an audience of 60,000 plus people that get to know about the charity, and those ones that haven't learnt about what we do and why we do it, you know, we get a new audience and a new awareness for, you know, hopefully to save some more lives.
Yeah, absolutely. So how many years have you had a dedicated DT38 Awareness Day for a home game at West Ham?
Pretty much straight away. You know, when Dylan passed away on the 18th of April, the very next day was a match against Crystal Palace at Upton Park, and West Ham retired Dylan's number 38 squad number then. So from that to me is the moment that we started having these awareness days, and then we were afforded them every year. So yeah, we've been doing it for the last 10 years, and this one, you know, is extra special purely just because of the anniversary, but the message is still the same and even stronger. You know, and it's great when we know that we're making a difference, we know that we're saving lives. So, you know, we leap into these events with just a bit more enthusiasm because we know the impact that it's having.
Yeah, for sure, and just give an insight of how helpful and important West Ham have been through this process. You know, giving you these awareness days, and yeah, just how brilliant have West Ham as a club been with you?
I'm smiling because I can't keep up with them. You know, I've had this wonderful group of people that are all, you know, one's involved in the operation side of things, one's involved in the awareness side of things. You know, we've just recently did a video with workshops that we held out at Chadwell Heath. So, you know, I've got this wonderful, you know, crew of people from West Ham, at least 10 to 12 people that in their own fields are managing this awareness day with me. So I feel a little bit privileged and a little bit special to be able to have access to so many wonderful people that can pull this sort of day together.
Yeah, that's brilliant. So from the charity's perspective, how crucially important is this day in the calendar year for you as the charity? How important is it for the awareness aspect of it?
Yeah, it's very important, it you know, for the awareness and education aspect, but it also marks that anniversary of his passing for me. So it's more personal than any of our other events that we hold. Yeah, it means a lot more to me personally. But, you know, as far as awareness, you know, there's not any other event that I have where I've got an audience of 60,000+ people that then that can get to go home and either look up at DT38 and what we do and why we do it, and maybe just, you know, have an awareness and education that they didn't have before they arrived.
Yeah, that sort of, vast amount of people that will be there on Sunday massively helps. So for the fans going to the stadium on Sunday, of course, you'll be there, I'll be there myself as well. What can fans expect to see in terms of awareness raised and sort of information being put out to, continue raising that awareness? What can
Yeah.
fans expect to
Well,
see?
so they can expect to see in the programs, we have a Check 1-2 campaign that reminds everybody on the first of the month, which is linked to an e-calendar that service that we offer. So they get to learn about, how easy it is if they subscribe to this e-calendar, that they get monthly reminders on the first of every month to, go and check their testicles. And so they'll have that opportunity. They'll also get to know about the events that we have coming up for the year, and how people can support us. And if they want to be able to support us, financially through donations or for our events, our QR codes, which will be in the program and on the screens around the grounds, are a great way to support us, and it's very much appreciated.
Absolutely. So that you've got that method there. Many of you watching this will buy a program as you do every week, going to the ground on Sunday. So get your phone out, scan your code. I know for some of you that'll be a little bit technological having to scan a code, but I'm sure you'll get over it. And if you can donate, that would be greatly appreciated to help out as well. So leading off the event, what do you try and get out of it for people, Tracy? Obviously, with the awareness raised, what can fans do to help leading off the event that is, so crucially important to you?
It's really important that, that it becomes a thought-provoking day for us, where people turn around and, they learn that the youngest person has been, born with testicular cancer, and they learn that the oldest person's been 69. And, for most of the fans that go to the ground, they fall into that category. And, so it's that awareness about them wanting to just be a little bit more health conscious, to take the matters into their own hands. And not only that, if for people that haven't been there, they get an opportunity to educate people in their family and in their circles and their communities. So, it's also a very good opportunity for people to reach out and say, we would love you to come to our place of business or our school and do a talk. So it opens up the doors for us to be able to educate further.
Yeah, massively. And, as I've got to know you over the last couple of years, this sort of, the sort of education side of it is what you're trying to push, which is so prevalent. Just getting that engaged into people's minds that that there could be an issue there, and then if that goes on and saves lives, then you've done your work there, which is brilliant. Right? Did I hear a rumor? Jake is running 38k in September. Jake's got to get himself into some sort of shape to be able to do that. To be totally honest, Jake's got to start thinking about this, because walking to the shop's a little bit of a little bit strenuous. I've got to think about this, and it's going to have to start soon, Tracy.
Well, I'm exactly the same position as you are. I'm signing up as well, because if I expect other people to get on board, then I expect myself to do it as well. So I'll be joining. I'm not sure it'll be running, and I don't mix, but there'll be something that it won't be driving. Don't worry, it won't be catching the bus or anything like that. But it'll definitely be 38 kilometers of something.
Oh, I love it. Yeah. I'll be doing the running because I can't even get on a bike. So that's sort of put that out. So I will be doing the running, and my prep is going to have to start pretty soon to that. But look, we mentioned a little bit earlier on the events throughout the year. One key event coming up next month, actually, in just over a month's time, is the charity match. Now, there's some a star-studded lineup that I've got in front of me here. The one that out to me was under match officials, Martin Allen as a match official. That's going to be one. That's good. That's going to be one interesting outlet. But no, in all seriousness, Tony Carr as manager. There's loads of former West Ham West Ham legends going to be involved. Jimmy Walker, Paul Konchesky, Ronald Harewood, James Collins, Cotton Cole, Dean Ashton in there, Matt Jarvis, Anton Ferdinand, Mark Ward, and of course we're playing Dagenham. So there's loads of Dagenham legends in there as well. How crucial and how excited you for that event? That's on the 18th of May in Dagenham. It's the charity match. Tracy, how excited are you for that one?
Yeah, look, I'm really looking forward to it. You know, the beauty about it being a 10-year anniversary is, you know, we have increased the number of events that we've had this year. So I'm really excited to it, you know, and actually I'm laughing when you mentioned that Martin Allen was going to be refereing, because we're miking him up, and it
Oh.
won't be a normal day. You know, we'll try and stay ahead of the bleeping, you know but it'll be an interesting day. It'll be a lot of fun, and you know, and there'll be some good football, I'm sure. But I just think that, you know, when you know, if people want a good day out, if people want to support the charity, if people want to see, you know, some of their favorite players back on the field again, and getting involved, then please come down on May the 18th. It's at 2 p.m. at the Chigwell Construction Stadium. You know, you'll also have a lot of the ex-players that aren't able to take the field, but they'll be mixing with the crowds on the day. So it should be a fantastic day, and I'm really looking forward to it.
As am I. It's going to be an interesting. I'll tell you what, I didn't know that Martin Allen's going to be mic'd up for that as well. That's gonna add to it, as we both know, Tracy.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
We do, don't we? Yeah.
Yeah, one to look out for, 100% that one. But Tracy, just some final thoughts to you ahead of Sunday. Yeah. Any final message you want to give to the viewers ahead of ahead of the calendar year for the charity and the awareness day on Sunday?
Yeah, thank you. Yes, look, it's a wonderful opportunity once again for us to turn around and remind people that delay is deadly. You know, this disease, if caught early, has a really significantly high rate of success. You know, that message, getting that message across is really important. And it'll be the same message that we will get across for all our other events that we have throughout the year, the golf days, the white collar boxing days. And stay tuned, because there's some exciting opportunities and events coming up that we haven't announced yet. And yeah, it's going to be a fabulous year for sure.
Absolutely, and you've got one guarantee that I will not be getting anywhere near a golf club come the golf day in August. That you've got my personal guarantee for,
okay,
Tracy,
because
you don't want to see that. However, you did promise to me last year that you might get the golf club out, and anybody who doesn't hit it further than you, which I will not be partaking in, will have to donate. I tell you what, yeah, I reckon you've got a mean drive on you there, straight down.
That's a good shout, Jake. I think we'll put that in. We'll put that in on the 10th.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, I'll certainly be donating, because I can't hit one straight for love nor money. Tracy, thank you very much indeed for joining me. I'll see you on Sunday, and good luck with it all, and I'm sure I'll speak to you soon. Thank you very much.
Thanks for having me, Jake. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much for all of you watching. Get involved if you can. Head over to the DT38 website. Keep your eyes open on Sunday if you're at the game, as many of you will be by the programme. Look at all the information in there and listen to all of the information that will be that will be sent out on Sunday ahead and during the match day. But that's it from us. Thank you very much. Come on, you Irons, and we'll see you soon right here on West Ham Official. Thank you, Tracy. Thanks for all of you watching, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, Tracy. That was